Hi, my name is Cheryl Kirk, and I would like to share with you today a quick card using the My Perfect Mix from Stampin' Up. We are going to be using Pool Party for our card base. We're going to be using Blushing Bride for a layer. We're going to be using some of the doilies. We're going to be using our Blushing Bride glimmer paper, as well as some Very Vanilla. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing some stamping off. So we're going to use the bowl stamp, and we're going to be using our Blushing Bride stamp pad. So we're going to go ahead and ink up our pad, and we're going to go ahead and stamp these on using our background paper to go ahead and stamp off. And you can do them in any direction you want. It's not, they don't have to be going upright, or I'm doing them a little bit at an angle. And I just want to make a little bit of a background here. So that's good for our background. Now we are going to take our Very Vanilla, and we are going to stamp using our black ink pad. And we're going to stamp the words, the sentiment that says baking makes life sweeter. So we're just going to ink this up, and we're going to line it up and go ahead and press it down. Remember not to rock. You don't want to distort your stamp. And then we're just going to lift it up. There you go. Baking makes life sweeter. So now let's close our ink. One last thing we do need to do is we need one more piece of the Very Vanilla. We're going to stamp one more thing. We're going to stamp the little spatula on the Very Vanilla. Whoops, sorry. And we're going to just press it down for a few seconds and lift it up, and we've got our spatula. So that's all the stamping for this one. We can put away our ink pads. And we're going to cut this out, just fussy cut it out. So I'll show you what we're going to do with that in a moment. We're going to take our Pool Party paper, and we're going to fold it in half. I don't have my bone folder right here. So I've cut my paper 8.5 by 4 1/4, scoring it at 5.5. I am going to take my piece that I have stamped, and I'm going to take a piece of glimmer paper, and I'm going to take my fast fuse, and I'm just going to put some adhesive on there. And about a third of the way down, I'm going to stick that on right across. I'm going to take my doily. One side is Very Vanilla, one side is Whisper White. I'm going to use the Very Vanilla side, so I want to put the adhesive on the white. And I'm just going to stick that right in the center. Now I can take this piece and put on some adhesive. We're going to go ahead and stick this to our card base. And make sure that that's pressed down well. Okay. Now we're going to take our fast fuse again. We're going to put some adhesive on the back of this circle. We're going to center it on our other circle. And we're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals, and 3 dimensionals should be good for this. to take this and we're going to center it right over our doily and press that down. And I've already cut my little spatula and one-dimensional. And I'm just going to peel that off. And just stick that off to the side. And I think I'm going to take my scissors and just cut a partial dimensional just to put on underneath that handle, just to keep it down so it's not flying around on me. So I'm just going to stick that right underneath the handle. And there you go. There's our Baking Makes Life Sweeter. Thank you for joining me today. Go ahead and check out my blog, www.mystampingloft.com, or check into my shop at www.ckirk.stampingup.net. Hope you have a good day.